Good lord. Apparently blinking that many times in a row starts to hurt your eyeballs. Anyway, hello. We are here for another feud today. But of course, first we have 6.8 trillion mercury to spend. Today we're dumping it into experience gain. I don't think I'm gonna get like another 100,000 like I usually do. It's probably gonna be like we're gonna end up at like maybe like 4.6, 4.7, somewhere around there. But here we go. I got one chest. Will I get two? I'll definitely get two. Yeah, almost 4.7. That's not bad at all, dog. We don't have anything crazy in the shop. Go ahead and eat all of those. Open these. Fair hammer. Ooh. Wow. I think I have like a 13 of that. I just don't use it because I have the warped hammer. So you warped hammer and jag, because that's gonna be better than that dude, that's for sure. And I got my cleric pants. Yeah, cleric pants. Finally got me some cleric pants. Alright, so we're gonna get a bunch of XP now. We got Golden Island over here. I don't remember what this island is. Oh, axes only, easy game. 10 times lower damage. Oh no. What's the modifier on this? XP. Gold. Runes only. Strength of allies. Wait, so do I take gold here? Gold, critical damage, or XP? Yeah, I guess I'm taking gold. I guess I'm taking gold. Snap. Alright, well. Let's see. We gotta take this off, put this on, and then turn on my pochon. Go with one. We'll just leave it on the grind build because I should be able to just smash through this one. Question mark? And if not, then we'll reset it and do it again. That's fine. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Level 100 by zone 4, don't even worry about it. Level 200 by zone 8, don't even worry about it. See, that guy thought he was gonna live for a little bit. He was wrong. Ruh. Earth damage, critical chance. No, thank you. Blip, blap, slip, blap. I was almost level 400 by zone 20. That's without my XP bone. Low damage running speed. Wow. Go ahead and do that. What is my gold find? 2562. I get a decent amount because it was like 120 something grand. Mineral search, ally strength, probably not. Probably not. tar. Yes, I agree. Very tar. I need to take my captain's reward. Very tar. About 100k spirit with just flag pants on. That's crazy. I'm fully expecting to get more cleric pants today, just because I bought them in the store during the last feud. Or I guess after the last feud is more accurate, but alright, there's more XP. Top of the XP that I bought. I didn't see what level I was there. Alright, so we'll probably just run the same build. Put my bow back on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might have to do the push build for this one. And a big ore here. Big ore here. That didn't do anything either? Damn, dog. Alright, one more. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. There we go. Ten times lower damage sucks. Wow. We're gonna start getting some wizardry, so damage is gonna start flying. Butterfly. See? Told you. They're gonna start flying. Here comes the damage. Okay. I was gonna say I shouldn't get stuck anymore, and then as soon as I was going to say that, that happened, and I got stuck. And I was like, never mind, I'll refrain. It's not a bad rig. Just not a great rig. Damn. You like XP? And gold gain. That's actually going to be really good for... Let's build over here. Let me change something over here real quick. So that's 150 running speed. Rosaleta's XP. Go for trophies. Spirit and XP. Probably take out this one. Or we need running speed. Boom. Gold gain and like almost double the XP. Well, actually, it's over double the XP in that range, so it's good. That's pretty good, dude. Magician's jacket, dude. Oh, 900 with no grinder. Isn't that great? Over level 1000 with no grinding. Well, that's not true. I killed birds at the beginning. Got ways and swears pants. So my grind build just got major upgrade. It's never gonna see the elemental damage on regular grind run, but if we're really getting that high of levels, magic and runes are prohibited. Oh no. Wait, what? How did it save Red Moon? Well, shit. I don't even know how that's possible. How is that even possible? I have my regular gear on. Why did it save? Alright, well. Well, that is a problem. And I'm not going to be able to save this build because I don't have the roots. Why did it do that though? That's really annoying. Because it should have saved like my main set of gear. But it saved like the first axe and then the gear that was on my XP build. Like, what? How does that even work? I don't even understand that. Like, I flipped to the XP build a couple times, but I didn't save it with the XP build on. I saved it with this build. I don't understand. And I'm not gonna be able to save this build because, for one, there's no magic, and two, like my runes aren't set up. So, like, all right. And I'm not gonna be able to save the build on the next one because it's runes only. That's kind of obnoxious. Two bad root rings. Not surprised. The reason why this looks so choppy right now is because I don't have the attack speed. And we don't have tearing wind, so we're not just slapping through whole groups of dudes. Ladies ring. Well, that lady can take it back. Level 1060. That XP gain from the store makes a giant difference when I take it. Unfortunately, we're not going to be taking it again for a while. Because we're going to have to go through base damage and total damage, then gold value, then probably base damage again, then probably gold value, then total, then maybe another base, and then maybe finally XP. Because the XP gain is the one that goes up the fastest out of the four. Oh, I clicked pause, dude. Come on. All right. Well, we got some setup to do here. That's fine. All right. So what we're gonna do for this one, I want to try something out here. We're gonna take those off. We're gonna set this Balder up. But we're gonna change it from spirit to techniques. We're gonna blow up these two 11s and get this to 13. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put all the techniques into speed and damage. I don't care if it breaks or not, because we're just gonna use the Chaos Fairies to kill everything. But that damage technique is what is going to allow us to just blow shit up, and then the thing is gonna have a bajillion rune force on top of that, and all of that shit is gonna modify the Chaos Fairies. The Chaos Fairies are just gonna smash. That's what's gonna happen. That's the goal. We'll put those on, and all while still wearing my Mineral Surge gear. That is the goal. That is the goal. Alright. So that's already good. We need to upgrade these. Upgrade that. And then this guy, increase rarity, boom. Enhance. And then we need 24. 24 technique spheres, 13 Balder, 24 insert. So the way that techniques work for runes is you get 100% rune force per technique level. It also increases the mana cost, which isn't going to be that big of a deal. But basically, rune force is base damage. That's what it equates to. So where the that was weird. Something got caught in my throat. Anyway, so there's the spheres. Is it this one? Runes gain force 20%. But every time you get a technique, you get 100%. So the technique spheres are just infinitely better. It's 5 times the amount of damage. Yeah, it's great. So anyway, I actually need to swap these two out. Let's see, you go there, and then we take this one out for that one, so we're just pure gold gain. We actually have some money, so we can sit up here. This one doesn't really matter, but just do that anyway. Run speed, that one doesn't matter. And then this guy is all damage. So not only do we get 100% rune force per technique level, but we also have 630% increased damage, which means that this thing is going to be stupid when we get more levels and magic and wizardry and everything-y. And that's pretty much what we're going to do. This doesn't have like an elemental modifier, so I guess we'll just take air clicks. Because nothing else really does anything for this build. Fire drop doesn't do anything because you have to get hit for it. Purification is just mana regen, which I'm not gonna need. Take one of that, put the rest there. Then we'll dump the rest into this. One Chaos Fairies, rest in the Astral Power. Oh, I guess we could do 2 Chaos Fairies already. That's fine. And down here, it's going to be the typical stuff. Boom, boom, boom. I should probably just go Sacred All for more stats. We'll get some flower power. We can just take that, that's fine. And Diane, we should be able to start. It's gonna rerun through zone 1 since I camped before it went to zone 2. So we'll get another set of stuff. We'll just dump it all here. Let's get this to 9. More Sacred Awe. We'll go to like 9 Herbalism. We are doing damage, which is a good sign. Ew. Ew. That's not good. Alright, back here. Level that up. One more of that. We're not doing damage to this guy, but that's okay. What we can do is just start farming for buffs. This one's gonna take a little bit of setup. Because the problem is, like, this rock is never gonna do any actual damage. So it's gonna be all Chaos Fairies and Air Click. Let's actually take this up to 12. And get a couple of these. Hey, he actually died. I'm gonna need a little bit of spirit, so take this up to 4. 6 Sacred Awe is good enough. Then we'll just smash everything else on the mining. There's gonna be a point where the air clicks just start killing stuff. Yeah, well, there's stats, so that's gonna help quite a bit. Alright, that should be good enough. Put the rest into mining. And my damage should be pretty good from here on out. And what else we can do is just start getting strong-willed for run speed. Let's go to like 10, that should be good enough. Yeah, I'm already at 200. So it takes a little bit of build up, but overall works pretty well. I had a little in my room there, so could have been a little bit faster, more than likely. Take a look here, see how things are going. Yeah, it's mostly air clicks killing everything, probably. And then the fairies do most of the damage to the boss, more than likely. More than likely. Ooh. That ring kind of sucks. That ring's kind of bad. What are the stats at with Sacred Odd 6? 1,110. That is fantastic. We're at 550 at 42 with no XP gear on. And by XP gear I mean like the bow or the other guy. The mace. I probably have XP on my rings. Somewhere, somehow. So yeah, basically the strategy here is you take advantage of the 35 technique points in the Balder and its increased damage, which modifies air clicks and the fairies, because they're both based off of total damage. And while it's still not super fast, it's getting the job done. And that's all that really matters to me. Like, air arrows is probably still better because it actually does damage, but I just wanted to try this out to see how it would perform, and with minimal grinding, it's not bad. Because as you can see, the rock is basically never on screen. And when it is, it disappears instantly. Not to mention the fact that I'm running so fast that the rock doesn't really... Like, I see it appear, like, sometimes, and then it's just gone. Like, it was right there. I think. I think. I think it was there. I'm not sure. They obviously having air clicks at 15 is 405% total damage per click, and then you have Wisp, which automatically auto clicks enemies, and that is basically what's killing most of the trash right now, more than likely. Because the Chaos Fairies are probably killing stuff too, but their spells are not as fast as air clicks, that's for damn sure. Alright, so last boss has got some health. But reminder, I'm in my mineral search gear. I have no spirit increases on rings for the most part, other than like my rings of power. Hey, the boulder actually hit the guy. Did it do any damage? Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. So this guy dies, it should be over 1 trillion mercury. That'll be good. This is was this 4 areas? Yeah, this is 4 areas, so being at 1 trillion mercury after 4 areas is pretty good. $102, but this guy's gonna drop quite a bit, so. And I'm a little over ×5 on the mercury game, so whatever the mercury or whatever the ore says. I didn't get any ore from that guy? What the fuck? Never mind, I ain't going up at all. That guy dropped 0 ore. What a dick. Alright, so we got 195 XP, 840 critical damage, 645% gold find, 840 strength of allies. Critical damage is not good because it doesn't affect elemental stuff at all, as far as I'm aware. I don't think Chaos Fairies can crit. Fire buff from Prayer does not crit. XP is nice, but I think for like overall damage, gold find is probably better. My gold find from feuds is pretty low, so we're gonna go ahead and grab some more of that. Because we just had a big XP dump from Mercury as well, so let's go with gold find. We're gonna pick Sergio. And we're gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna come back over here and fix my grind build real fast since the game screwed it up. Since the game screwed it up. Let me turn off all of this, turn that off. Okay, take that off, take this off, take this off. Boom, boom, boom. And let's see. We can just run the regular grind build so it levels up on its own. I just gotta resave the gear. I should really make this into an 11. Let's do that right now. I gotta have a... I gotta have another 10.
I got to have another one of those. Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then where are you? This guy, increase rarity, boom. Upgrade. Got 11, so I need to make 13. Good enough. There, now I got 24 slots instead of 22. Oh, it fucked it up. It's putting everything... Alright, you know what, let's just pause this. Let's re-enter. Because I've never put this many points into the mana cost reduction, but this game is awkward at times. And it just kind of does whatever it wants to do, unfortunately. Alright. Set these up first because we don't even need anything else. Prayer just goes to 9. Take one of these, everything else goes into Sacred Awe. I think we take this to 6 first. 1 Chaos Fairies, everything else in the Astral Power. And then everything else in the close combat, so we can strong will 1 Cavalry Strike. Start running fast. Oh, you know what? I screwed up. I'm supposed to take the auto leveler. I'm supposed to do that, but I did not. There we go. Okay, that's good. And then, where are we at? Okay, so with run speed, we're at 150. So we gotta go to like... or 13. Forgot to take the magic attack, dude. $95, so I gotta go to 14. And after that, we dump everything else into wizardry. Okay, that's enough. So we go here. And then everything in the astral power. That goes here. I'm gonna save it at like 48. Mostly because I went to the wrong menu. Mostly because I went to the wrong menu. Alright, so if everything worked out correctly, the build should be back to regular. Yep. Okay, everything looks good, looks good. I'm gonna watch it run through one more so that way... Wait, what? What? Okay. Okay, hold on. Maybe now it'll work. Blip blap. There we go. We know how to level up abilities and weapons. Got run speed already, so let's just double check this and make sure 14 is enough. Even if it's not, it's kind of whatever. Yeah, looks like 14 should be fine. Because I was going up to 16 before, so it actually... I'm getting to 200 a lot faster. And then starting wizardry a lot faster. Because going from 14 to 16 is like 30 zones worth of time. Or 20. It usually hits at like 40. And apparently it's just never going to swing into the chaos rares, but I guess that's fine. Because I obviously don't need it. It'd be like about 800 and something. Maybe even higher than that. Alright, that's good enough. Let's head on over here. How many areas we got in this one? 3. Got 3 areas left. So here... I'm trying to remember what I did last time. I'm pretty sure I was still using my mineral search gear. But I need to swap builds. Do this. And then turn my potions back on. And we'll see what happens from here, I suppose. Why does it fucking do that? This is not what I... Oh wait, this is the other build, that's why. That's why it's doing that. Yeah, it says 5 out of 6, but it spends the points in the mana code. Like, I don't know. I don't understand this game. Start looking for buffs here. That's a good one. Alright, we can't look for buffs in this area because there are none. You can't farm XP though. I don't exactly remember how I was doing this last time. All right. Things will start working. Yeah, we just got stats, so we good now. And we got run speed, so we're just gonna fly. It's unfortunate that that zone started, or that second zone was Palace of Distortions, because you can't get altars there. What? That poor guy. Scorpio, wow. At some point, I'm gonna have to, at the very least, take my mineral search rings off. But I'm probably not gonna push islands anymore after I do this one anyway. Because I have a feeling that this island is gonna have the next feud. He dropped me a gem. What a nice man. Destroyer of war. Wait, what? 500 base damage. I was like, why does this not have skills? Because its base damage is ridiculous. That's why. Okay. Blizzardo. I don't need to look at that. I still can't believe I didn't get any ore from that last general. That's really shitty. that's really bad. But I am also not surprised. Excuse me, Mr. Zombie, can you die, please? All your friends died. Even the boss died, but hey, like easier than you did. Tulip! I have acquired the Unithor. I'm not sure if this spell stops leveling up at some point, or not. Oh yeah, I think I was supposed to be going for like 12 herbalism, but kind of late for that now. I think that's another thing I was doing, to try to smooth it out a little bit. What? Oh, leg. What a guy. Alright, so we got 2 more to go. I think that modifier was just mana regen or something. I don't remember what the other 2 are. We're gonna find out right now. Enemies have half health. Easy game. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. Wait, are you serious? Is Palace of Distortions for Zone 2 again? What a game.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do. The damage is commencing. Alright, now we can get altars. That is not an altar I want to see right now. That is not a buff I want to see right now. I'd prefer something totally different. We're gonna spin this dude too. Excuse me, sirs. I have places I need to be. Whoop! Alright, there we go. Level that up. Let's open this box. Stone barrier. Oh boy. Alright, so this one should be a little bit smoother than the last one. Since we got 10 firepower. Still gonna be a little choppy, but that's okay. I think I'm actually gonna save. Well, I don't know. It might screw it up again since I swapped stuff a bunch. It might screw it up again. I don't know. Devil's Shield. What the hell's that? Quick fuck. Gold defense. That is not a shield I will ever use. Unfortunate. What? What do you got in your chest, Mr. Man? Demiurgy? Wow, upgrade. Got a 7 and an 8. Oh, I actually have another 11. That's good. That's great. Alright, so I'm kind of afraid to save this build, but I think I'm going to do it anyway because if all I gotta do is just redo the weapons. What's in here? Ew. Nothing good. Ew. Just another quick reminder, I am in my mineral search gear, so my damage is nowhere near what it could be. And I am also on my current island pushing through with mineral search gear on. Question mark. Alright, so we saved it. Let's see if it screws up the weapons again, since I did swap builds there to get some XP. Quite a few times. Quite a few times. Let's see if it screws up the weapons again. Hopefully it didn't. But since it did it once, I wouldn't be surprised if it does it again. Alright, next area is Craftsman's Ship. Yeah, so apparently if you swap builds and then try to save it, it saves like nothing correctly. It doesn't do anything correctly, unfortunately. Yo, let's save that. That's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and farm altars now. We're looking for XP and stats. Oh, we got stats. Just need XP now. There it is. Alright, so hopefully I can swap back over here, do this, and he's dead. See ya. Well, the good news is it should give me the 12 herbalism at some point, because hopefully the skill's saved correctly. Which it seems like it is doing. You know what I could do too? Let's do this. So just to make sure this works. What? Why did it not? Am I killing shit in the XP gear? Okay. Alright, there. So now when I save it this time, the weapons are going to be the exact same in both builds. So there should be no issue. Right? There should be no issue, right? Everything is the exact same. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Do I just kill shit in the next speed build? No, because we want ore. Okay. So I'll just have to remember to do that if this works anyway. Hopefully having all the weapons being the same on both builds saves the right weapons to the build. Did I get the 12? Yeah, I did, okay. Inferno. Phoenix bake. We're baking the Phoenix, dude. Excuse me, Mr. Tree Guy. I gotta keep going. Get the hell out of my way. Oh, that's right. This is double crap points, so I'm not gonna save this. I'm not gonna save this. Geezer. Actually, done pretty good if we're double crap points. And only half combat points. So level 19 mining. Damn, dog. So I guess if that's the case, we don't need to save these. Because I'm not going to save this build anyway. So let's do what we're supposed to do here. I guess it doesn't really matter what order it is in. Doesn't matter. I mean, it kind of matters. It kind of doesn't matter. I'll have to try that some other time when it's not a craftsmanship build. Time is it? 2 o'clock. I got about 30 minutes. Should be more than enough time to push the first 2 areas on the next island. What was that dude's name? Lord Ron? You gave me a warped hammer? Hell yeah, daddy. That's what I'm talking about. What a nice man. Guys, can I go though? Guys, can I continue? Alright, so this is probably the point where I need to start changing gear out. We're not running that fast anyway, so. One, 6 dicks! Wow! We're getting there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might be a problem. Obviously, this is only happening because this is craftsmanship zone, so... Otherwise, I probably would have one-shotted this guy. Because my stuff's only... 15, 13, 13, because apparently I stopped going into magic and wizardry. Alright, I have an idea. It's called Put Everything Else Back On. There we go. Alright, I changed the weapons on this. I forgot. I have a better idea. It's called Do It Again. There we go. There we go. There we go. Roll bar. Why did you zone so hard, row bar? Stupid craftsmanship points. Get out of here. Alright, island done. What do we got in here? A bunch of trash. That's what we got in here. What's the next island called? What's the next island called? What's the next island called? That's a big old boy. Serpent? Oh. Isle of the Sailor Serpent. Oh boy, what a name. What? Why? What? Why? Alright, well. Gotta do what I gotta do, I suppose. Alright, we can get alders here. Let's go ahead and put on the XP stuff. Alright, we already got stats, so that's good. Do it again. I should have prayed. Oh, I can't pray. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, we got all the important shit. Nothing crazy there. We're just gonna try to smooth this out a little bit. Alright, that should be good. Let's get this to 16 as well. Because that's all you gotta do. If you need more damage, you get more damage. Another ghost. Oh boy. That means I can make it 12 to go with my 13. A lot of birds in that zone I didn't kill. What the hell? Ew. Alright, come on, dog. We don't have all day. Alright, all you gotta do is one shot the boss. That's all you gotta do. There you go. There you go. So yeah, apparently on the craftsmanships, we just need to put more spirit, more damage. More flowers, more damage. Because that was a lot smoother than the last one, that's for sure. I am perfectly okay with that. Next one is enemies have health, so this one should be pretty easy. I hope. 174 hearts into spirit. Farm for altars. Farm for altars. There we go. There's some altars. Oh, I didn't know what this was. Oops. My bad. What's going on, Glowy? Shave my head? I cut my brain off. Yes, I did. First castle is bow. Oh, damn. That's not good. Alright, we got run speed. Where's any stats now?
Hand over the stats. We're done.
Bow's actually not that bad. Since they fixed Demiurgus. There we go. Now we can fly. So I finally got cleric pants during the last feud, but you don't want to know how I got them. You don't want to know. Blip blap. What's in the box? Thunderbird. So lightning strike. Oh, that's good. That's good. Come on, dude. Just kill him. Just kill him. Yeah. Killing him. That's what you gotta do. Oh, drop me a gem. What a nice man. Imp. Almost level 736. Make that 736. Here comes the hard part. See? It was very hard. Getting anything good out of that chest was very hard too. Alright, I finished my quest. Get my old chest. Pickaxe! Oh yeah. Excuse me, Mr. Wolf. I got a zone to finish. Can you please get out of the way? It's a bad spot to not have any other spirit increases. Good Lord. Well, we're gonna have to reset that. We're gonna have to reset that one. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. What's this dude's name? Yalant? What up, dog? I think that's the first time I've seen that name. I'm not sure. Alright, what island is this? Is this like 38 or 39? We're gonna have to take a look. Alright, red 2 areas cleared here. This is a medium island, so there's gonna be another 4. What do we got? Money, nothing, money, and half health again. Ooh, rich chest. Hell yeah. So yeah, this is aisle 39. We're getting there. Let me head back on over to my house. It's on Lost Island. This is where we farm, because this game is too hard for me. Alright, so we need to swap builds here. It actually did it right, wow. Alright. Change my helmet. Apparently my Inquisitor helmet's way down here now. We could probably just get rid of these. I don't know why these are favorited. Because they shouldn't be. Alright there, Inquisitor helmet's back on top. Let me get rid of that too. Alright, good enough. Good enough. Let's get rid of this. I don't use that for anything. I don't use this for anything either. Let's keep the pants though, just in case. Alright. All right, let's see how this performance. Oh, it's gonna perform very well because I didn't turn my potions off. But that's okay. I'm not gonna check Lil's worth. Oh yeah, I got all these chests. Hunter's bow. Alright, give me something good. Ugh! 3 rings. Nope. Nope. And nope. Nope. Nothing good. Damn it. Oh, 400 at 17. $500 at 22. $600 at 29. $700 at 37. I think I got to like 870 something. $844. Oh, this is gonna be pretty good. Yeah, it was like 876. We got like 4.8 or something right there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, dude. All right, not bad. Pretty good day. Pretty good day. We got more gold find from the feud. A little bit of crit damage and XP. XP is almost at 2K. I haven't taken XP in a while. Because I've been trying to get my damage up. As you can see. I'll probably start taking XP at some point though. Because obviously more XP is not bad. I really just need to get to another feud with Mercury in it because I haven't had one of those in a long time. Still running at 214, so that's good. Looks like my levels are a little bit behind on this one, but that doesn't really matter. That would seem like it was gonna be pretty weak, and then it jumped up to 4.6, so it's not bad. Not bad. Alright, anyway, that is gonna be it for now. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. So I think the next feud is gonna be on Stoneheart. But it could be here too. I'm really hoping for one more Ghost Island before they get a new one though. I wonder if it's supposed to be like every... No, that doesn't make any sense because this one's right here. So I'm not entirely sure how it determines like which... or how they determine what islands are fused on them or not, but... Because this one jumps to... This one jumps to... This one jumps to... But there usually is never one after one with an island. Or after one with a feud, so like this one isn't going to have one more than likely. But it's possible that like here, here, or here is where the next one is. But we'll just have to wait and find out what happens on Tuesday. Anyway, that is gonna be it for now. I will be streaming something when I get home tonight. I'll just have to figure out what that is. I do want to play more of the Arknight's Enfield thing, but I also want to play Overwatch. And I also want to play Metroid. And I also want to play every other game on the planet. That's not true. Not every game on the planet, just most of them. Anyway, that is it for now. Goodbye.